What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is ZacNovak and this is ZacNovak Plays Games, or Big ZacNovak. In today's video, alright, we got ZURS location and inventory. For all the intros, let's get straight into it, and I do hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so getting straight into the video, we got ZURS location and inventory. A giant scar, good old tentacled face is chilling on IO. I had to do that voice before just because it seems like that would be the voice of the one-eyed mask. Just kind of fits. I know there's a public event going on. I don't want to do that. I want to go and see good old tentacled face. Hey, this is tentacled face's room. Leave tentacled face alone. Ah, damn you! This is Tentacle's room. Tentacle Face lives here, not you. I'll grab that chest. Then I'll go see Tentacle Face. We got nothing. Okay, what has the good old Tentacled Face bastard got for us this week? Let us have a look. I did not hear what you said, Zor, but let us just think that you said things are going to be changing in the future and things are going to get better. But this week it actually isn't horrible, surprisingly. There is 3 good things here. Or maybe more, if you consider them more. Anyway, starting things off, first off, we've got ourselves the Aeon Soul. 23 legendary shards for this exotic for the Warlock that really isn't that exotic. I mean, if everyone has soul stuff like Aeon stuff on Aeon Soul, Aeon Swift, Aeon whatever the other one is, yeah, it works out very well. Throwing grenades grants the following to nearby Aeon Cult members: grenade energy to warlocks, barricade energy to titans, and dodge energy to hunters. Other allies receive a fraction of the shared energy, which I don't really know why there is other allies if it does say hunters, titans, and warlocks. What other allies have we got? Bungie, tell me. Anyway, next up, well, not really next up, the actual perks in this. We've got the secondary perks. They are as followed. We got a fusion rifle loader, we got hand cannon loader, and impact induction, as well as but not limited to sniper rifle scavenger and machine gun scavenger. Which machine gun scavenger is, it's always nice on whatever it is, honestly. I love machine guns, and yeah, at the moment they're just in a really nice place. But the Aeon Soul isn't in the greatest place. However, if you have not got it in your collection and you want to pick it up, it is 23 legendary shards. But next up, moving on, we've got ourselves the Synthoceps for the Titan. 23 legendary shards for one of, I will say, probably the most OP exotics, mainly for melee actual abilities. Now, going into actual details, main perk on this is called Biotech Enhancements. Increase melee lunge range and improves melee and super damage when you are surrounded. This thing in itself is amazing in Crucible, and also just kind of going up against regular adds. This thing can come in handy, like really well, and it actually does some pretty OP damage. And yeah, secondary perks on it, we've got ourselves a fusion rifle loader, we got hand cannon loader, and we've also got impact induction, as well as but not limited to, we got ourselves sniper rifle scavenger and machine gun scavenger. Always nice, always good, especially on some Synthoceps. I actually like that. Pretty cool. 23 legendary shards. Next up though, we've got ourselves the Orpheus rig for the hunter or huntress. 23 legendary shards for the most OP exotic in the game. Still, even though it has been nerfed, this thing is still crazy good. Main perk actually is called Uncanny Arrows. Provides ability energy for each enemy tethered by deadfall anchors, and Mobius Quiver has more shots. This thing in itself allows you to pretty much get your super back from casting your super on almost every single time if there is more than 3 or something adds around. This thing in itself is honestly amazingly OP. If you have not got it, seriously pick it up because it is amazing. Secondary perks on it, we've got ourselves fusion rifle dexterity, hand cannon dexterity, and outreach, as well as but not limited to, we've got ourselves scout rifle scavenger and special ammo finder. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. These things are OP. Pick them up if you have not got them because you need them. If you haven't got them in your collection, 20 legendary shards is really not much to actually get these beauties. Next up and finally though, for the exotic gear for the week, we've got ourselves the Graviton Lance. 29 legendary shards for this seriously OP pulse rifle, scout rifle, whatever you want to call it, pulse scout type thing. Main perk is actually called Black Hole. Second shot of a burst rips a hole through space-time, doing high damage and recoil with no fall off. In other words, this thing in Crucible is seriously amazing. It's usually about 3 taps to the head, and it's beastly. Secondary perks on it, we've got ourselves Cosmology, which works hand in hand with primary. It actually is kills with this weapon cause enemy targets to detonate and spawn void projectiles that track targets. So this thing in itself isn't just OP, it's OP after being OP, increasing its OPness, making it way OP. But I really like this thing and I really don't hope it actually changes into really anything else because this thing is as amazing as it could actually get, and if it is nerfed I'm going to be very unhappy, but the future holds a lot of different changes. Anyway, once again, 29 legendary shards. Pick this thing up if you have not got it. But next up, moving on, we got ourselves the consumables. They will be updated in the future because Zor is going to have more consumables coming soon. However, at the moment, for the consumables, we got the 5 of Swords challenge card. It allows you to make your Nightfalls more challenging by adding challenging modifiers to your already challenging Nightfall, making those challenging modifiers more challenging and making those scores multiply even higher. In other words, it makes your challenging Nightfall more challenging by adding challenging challenges to make your challenging Nightfall more challenging. Anyway, this thing is pretty good actually if you want to get a really high score in the Nightfall and you want to actually get a higher chance of actually getting that good tier loot drops. This in itself definitely good to pick up. And finally, finishing things off, the Isochronal Engram, also known as the Faded Engram, mate. This thing right here, bruv. 97 legendary shards for this beauty. Now honestly, I will actually state the Fated Engram is very expensive for being 97 legendary shards. However, it can give you an exotic that you don't actually own from the actual loot pool. However, the loot pool in itself is restricted to everything before the Warmine DLC, so keep that in mind. However, you will actually get a chance to actually get some armor, and that armor could have some seriously good actual perks on it. Well, rolls I should say. This week, we got ourselves, well, Merciless is definitely not armor, but hey, Merciless in itself, pretty good exotic. If you don't know what Merciless is, conserve momentum, non-lethal hits with projectiles make this weapon charge faster until its wielder gets a kill. Secondary perk on it being Impetus, reloading immediately after a kill increases weapon damage for a short time. So this thing itself actually is surprisingly decent up against everything. And like, I mean everything, even bosses that have amazingly crazy health bars. This thing actually is surprisingly decent. Pick it up if you have not got it because, well, it's actually pretty cool. I mean, you don't really get the chance to kind of just pick it up, but if you guys do actually have it in your collection and you guys do use it, let me know in the comment section because that thing, it's actually pretty cool and I honestly really do like it. Hey random guy, what's up? How you doing, friend? What's going on? Let's dance. Let's do whatever we shall do. This guy, not too bad. LS Des. Elise DC. Alestisa. I don't know how to say your name, but I'll call you Hunter Random Buddy Guy. Anyway, this has been ZacNovak. This has been Zor's location for the weekend. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section, did you actually get anything good from Zor? Was it something amazing? Did you actually get something from the Faded Engram that turned out to be really good? Let me know in the comment section so I can be jealous of what you guys actually get. Because most likely I know you guys are going to get better loot than I do. But anyway, this has been ZacNovak. This has been Zor's location. Once again, do all that good stuff. It'll be Sharon like Karen if he was at Sharon. But until next time, this is ZacNovak. Why are you crying, Zor? Okay then. signing off. Peace out.